Welcome to my YouTube channel, and please remember to subscribe also for you to receive the YouTube notifications every time I post a video in this channel. My name is Jason, and of course, this is Jason Vibes Radio, political channel. Let us begin. You might be wondering, why exactly up to this date? That is almost 2 weeks since Raila Odinga was laid to rest. Someone like Kalonzo, who supported Raila Odinga's presidency for over 15 good years, through the CORD coalition, through the NASA coalition, and also the recent one, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance coalition, has not visited Raila Odinga's grave in Bondo, just to pay homage to his good friend, to his very close political friend, Raila Odinga, lay a wreath at the burial of Raila Odinga, and also for Kalonzo just to condole with Mama Ida Odinga, the family of Raila Amolo Odinga. What exactly is happening to Kalonzo Musyoka? Even Raila Odinga Jr. said this. Let me read for you this particular statement. Raila Odinga Jr. said that he has welcomed all Kenyans, everybody across the country, to Kango ka Jaramogi to pay homage to his deceased father, the late Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga Jr. even disagreed, totally differed with Gladys Wanga in ODM, who barred Rigathi Gachagua and Rigathi Gachagua's friends, including Kalonzo Musyoka, from visiting Raila Odinga's grave in Bondo. This is Gladys Wanga's video warning Rigathi Gachagua and his friends in the United Opposition Coalition, including Kalonzo Musyoka, not to step to the Luo Nyanza region or even visit Raila Odinga's grave.
And therefore, we note now that anyone who associates with Gachagua and his ilk cannot be our friend. The line is drawn. Any person who associates with Gachagua, they cannot be our friends, whether they are in our party or outside our party.
So Raila Odinga Jr. disagreed with Gladys Wanga's remarks. Well, despite Raila Odinga Jr.'s statement welcoming everybody to visit Raila Odinga's grave, including Raila Odinga's political enemies, including the leaders within the United Opposition Coalition, including Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo cannot visit Raila Odinga's grave. You know why? Number one, it is because of Mama Ida Odinga's discomfort. For political reasons, at this particular time, Mama Ida Odinga is not really okay, is not really comfortable to welcome Kalonzo Musyoka in Bondo, to welcome Kalonzo Musyoka to visit Raila Odinga's grave. Mama Ida Odinga is only comfortable at this time to have Raila Odinga's friends, the people who are very close to Raila Odinga before he died. And that is why there is no any leader within the United Opposition who has gone to Bondo to visit Raila Odinga's grave. So this is not a coincidence. This is well planned. It is only Raila Odinga's friends who are allowed at this time at Raila Odinga's grave. So that is why Kalonzo Musyoka cannot go to visit Raila Odinga's grave. That is number one. Number two, Kalonzo Musyoka cannot visit Raila Odinga's grave in Bondo because of fear, the hostile reception that Kalonzo will face in the Luo Nyanza region. You know, Kalonzo at this time is unwelcomed in the Luo Nyanza region. The Luos, majority of them, are currently in the broad-based government, strongly supporting President William Ruto, because that is exactly the position that Raila Odinga was in before he died. Kalonzo Musyoka, on the other side, he was strongly opposing Raila Odinga while associating with Raila Odinga's close political enemies, people like Rigathi Gachagua. And you understand how Luos react if they don't want you in Nyanza. You understand how Luos react if you are a persona non grata in the Luo Nyanza region, someone like Kalonzo Musyoka. And if you don't understand how Luos react, I am requesting you to revisit William Ruto's political rally in the Luo Nyanza region before the previous 2022 elections. You saw how William Ruto was unwelcomed in Nyanza for opposing Raila Odinga. William Ruto's motorcade was torn badly. William Ruto was even heckled very badly in his rally in the Luo Nyanza region. So the same thing will happen to Kalonzo Musyoka at this time in politics. So it is not safe at all for Kalonzo Musyoka to visit the Luo Nyanza region or even go to Raila Odinga's grave. You know, Kalonzo cannot address the Luos in Bondo. That is the reality. That is the fact. That is number 2. And number 3, finally, Kalonzo Musyoka cannot go to Bondo, cannot visit Raila Odinga's grave at this time because of none other than Rigathi Gachagua. Why am I blaming Rigathi Gachagua here? First of all, Rigathi Gachagua did not even attend Raila Odinga's funeral. He did not even attend Raila Odinga's burial. In fact, when Raila Odinga was being laid to rest, Rigathi Gachagua was celebrating a birthday party. Rigathi Gachagua did not even visit Mama Ida Odinga or the family of Raila Odinga to condole with Raila Odinga's family. And also, the remarks that Rigathi Gachagua made before Raila Odinga died, when Raila Odinga was hospitalized in India. You still remember the viral video of Rigathi Gachagua saying that he is not a virus, Kalonzo is not a bacteria, to make Raila Odinga sick. Those remarks is exactly the real reason as to why up to date, even Rigathi Gachagua himself has not visited Raila Odinga's grave. So it is not Rigathi Gachagua alone. It has also affected the Wiper Party leader Kalonzo Musyoka. The friends that Kalonzo is associating with is exactly the real reason as to why Kalonzo cannot go there. And also, that is why Kalonzo Musyoka was not given a chance to speak during Raila Odinga's funeral ceremony at Nyayo Stadium. You still remember the issue. As a matter of fact, the real reason as to why Kalonzo was allowed to speak during Raila Odinga's burial in Nyanza, it is because majority of Kenyans sympathized with Kalonzo. Majority of Kenyans said Kalonzo should be given even some few minutes just to talk about Raila Odinga because he has worked with Raila Odinga for so many years. So that is why Kalonzo cannot go to visit Raila Odinga's grave. Those are the reasons. I would also want to know your opinion on this matter in the comment section down below. What do you think about it? Do you think that Kalonzo should visit Raila Odinga's grave? Because according to me, it will be the best thing to see Kalonzo Musyoka visiting Raila Odinga's grave. But why do you think Kalonzo cannot go to Raila Odinga's grave to visit there? I'll go through the comments down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more political analysis like this one. My name is Jason. Remember that. Let me see you again in my next video analysis. Bye-bye.